So let's get the first thing over with. This video is going to be about what Bungie shoulda, woulda, coulda done regarding the Taken King and the whole interview and the whole debacle, I suppose you want to use a better word. Right, so the first things first. Bungie should have never put Luke Smith in the interview. I know they were trying to probably mix things up a little bit. Instead of having everybody see Deej, the community manager, they wanted to put Luke Smith in. He is one of the directors, I believe the game director, or he is the guy that designs levels and raids and the actual game itself. So while he is very qualified to talk about the game, he isn't trained. He is emotionally attached to the game, and therefore when he started getting grilled about what they would or could have or should have got, he started getting a little bit defensive. Now, it's not entirely Luke Smith's fault. In fact, Eurogamer obviously had a very clear agenda. They were obviously very upset about the £40 mark, which is a lot more than what the Americans are paying. And I do feel they're paying. In Australia, we are paying, I think it's $69.95 for the game. Which works out to be something like which works out to about 55 or something US dollars. I did the compatibility or the currency conversion on yesterday for the $39.99 mark. We should be paying 51 something dollars, but instead we're paying close to 70, or actually 70. So obviously, I can sort of feel Eurogamer's pain a little bit. Obviously, Australia and England obviously pay a lot more for their games. I'm not sure if that's taxes or anything like that, or if that's just Activision, but it does suck. So I do know why they're a little bit upset. But look, at the end of the day, obviously, Luke Smith should have never been doing the interview. They do have a PR person, that is Deej. PR, he is the community manager. He should be going through and doing all their PR work for them. So that would be my first suggestion. Obviously, I'm not trying to tell Bungie how to run their business. They've obviously been established for over 10 years now. It's their company. But personally, that's what I would have suggested. Second thing, the game packs or the game editions. I do think that the game editions fall short, even with the revised versions, in accommodating the previous 1 year players. So just for the terms I'm going to use now, 1 year player is someone who has been playing it since the first day it dropped. That includes beta testers like myself, guys that were on the ground the first day at the midnight launch, ready to play the game as soon as it hit the ground. Or anybody that's been involved since. Now, I probably shouldn't use this word, but I'm going to use newbies for anybody who's just getting involved now with Destiny. So there's a clear distinction between the two. I think the 1 year gamers should be entitled to get the strange coin, the weapons, the books, and everything like that the noobs are getting, or the newbies are getting, with their collector's edition, without having to buy the extra content. I completely agree with that. The best way I could have seen this is working is the first things first. I believe the new, let's call it the second year edition, or call it the second year edition, okay? The second year edition should have the Destiny, the Taken King, House of Wolves, and Crota's End. I know I mixed those orders up. It also should go through, and it should have the perk for the XP buff, and then maybe some extras that we've already got, like, for example, the armor shader or the blacksmith shader, maybe the sparrow, the tumbler that does the tricks and everything like that. Stuff like that we've already got. I don't believe they should be getting exotics, and I don't believe they should be going out and getting things like the strange coin and the book and everything like that. I reckon that should be it. That should be the collection that is released now for everybody to catch up to date. should be just that. There should be a collector's edition that's released separately, which contains the exotics, the strange coin, the books, the blueprints, the weapon blueprints, all that sort of collector's edition stuff should be released separately alongside with the emotes and all the extra content for an additional cost. I'll get to the pricing in a minute. So that's that pack. And then there's the emote packs, which is just maybe the exotics and the emotes, and that is obviously the $20 US that Bungie is releasing. This would mean that if you were getting into Destiny for the first time, you can buy the new pack, buy the complete collection, and you'll be able to get involved. You'd get your XP buff, and then if you wanted, you could go out and buy the additional content as well, which will get you the strange coin, the exotic, the emotes and stuff like that. Maybe make the pack say $79.99 or say $70, $69.95 or whatever, and then maybe make the collector's edition pack say $40, $39.99 or whatever. Or say, for example, the DLCs and that, make it say $59.99 and then make them $39.99. But anyway, that would mean that the first years then can also go out and buy the collector's editions as well. And yes, it would be an extra cost, which I would be happy to pay for, but I wouldn't have to go through and buy the extra content. I wouldn't have to go through and buy the DLC again, because the way I'm thinking is I'm going to have to go through, buy the collector's edition, which is $120 Australian, then go through and buy my first year edition, which is my digital download again, because I want that 1 year emblem. And that's going to be another $69, $70. So $190 for me to buy the Taken King and the Strange Coin and the book and the weapon blueprint. And unless that weapon blueprint tells me how to build a Galahorn for real, it's not worth it. So that's the way I think they should have done it. Split up the extra bonuses and stuff like that. Make it so everybody could buy it at additional cost. And then obviously just make a pack for obviously the game content, which is what all the newbies can get into. And they can get into and get that XP buff to get themselves up to level 20. As for the whole Red Bull thing, I don't have an issue with that. Obviously, if you drink Red Bull, I don't. But if you do, obviously great. You're going to get a few extra missions. I will have a problem, though, if those Red Bull missions are something that are important to the storyline for the Taken King. I think it should be completely independent. And obviously just little fun little missions that you can do that are obviously directly tied to Red Bull. That's what I reckon they should have and would have done, or should have and could have done. Look, guys, obviously apart from that, I hope they've sort of learnt. Obviously, Destiny Bungie is listening to us. They are going through and trying to accommodate people. I'm going to be really upset if the exotics that this collector's edition that they're releasing has, for example, a Galahorn in it. I imagine a lot of people that are still playing that don't have Galahorn are going to hit the roof. So I kind of hope that doesn't go against them as well. But look, I don't think we should go through and grab our pitchforks and nail Bungie to the cross and crucify them. Obviously, they've made a mistake. They're trying to accommodate this mistake, and they're trying to fix it as much as they can. But look, at the end of the day, guys, I think they sort of learnt from their mistakes. But in future, Bungie, if I had to just give you a sum up, giving you a rewrap, get Deej to do your your PRs, your bounties. Get him to do your PRs. Let him handle it. He is trained for that area. Get your game designers and whatnot to do what they do best, which is design our games and our raids. They are too emotionally attached to handle questions that are obviously very biased. And obviously Eurogamer did have obviously an agenda. It's very clear. And then as for these packs and stuff, if you want to bundle all the games and the DLC for a cheap price, go for it. But I wouldn't go suggesting anymore, and this goes to all game companies out there, I wouldn't suggest going through and putting in exclusive content that they're going to get, because it's just really rubbing salt into the wound. You know, we've been here since the first day, or I've been here since the beta. I was at the midnight launch for Destiny. You know, I have put in over 1,300 hours into this game. I know I need a life. If I don't want some first year coming along, getting a strange coin in a book, and me, which is unreal. It's insane. It's sweet. I love to get it, but I'm not going to spend $180 on it. And that's where I think a lot of people have a lot of problems. So look, guys, let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? What do you reckon about my suggestion? I think it would have made a lot more people happy. It would have had to done a lot more to obviously stop this whole incident from happening. Let me know if you have any other suggestions and what you think. And look, guys, obviously let's just hope that this sort of incident doesn't happen, and let's hope that the Taken King is as good as it looks, because that can obviously go then turn around and help turn around this whole incident. But guys, look, I hope you enjoy Prisoner of Elders. To everybody that does go out and buy the pack, congratulations. I'm hoping that I can buy the book and the coin and the blueprint and everything on eBay after a couple of weeks after it's been out. But look, enjoy yourselves. Have a great night, and enjoy, for everybody that's new to the game, enjoy Destiny. And look, guys, let us know in the comment section below what you think. Have a great day. Enjoy.